Hi, this is Victor from Parallels, and today I'll show you a common question in our proof of concept is how do I install an application in my Azure appliance and then I have it published. So first of all, we connect to Azure portal. We'll go to only one virtual machine or the machine name that you have, and we'll click on connect. This connect will create a remote desktop connection file which we will add or import it into the remote desktop client. So let's add a connection here. And before we connect, let's change a couple of settings. The display, we can use the default settings that you wish, or if you want to have a smaller or larger resolution. But what is very important here is to add local resources. So let's click on folders. I'm going to click on the plus, and I'll include my downloads folder, which I already have an installer for an application like Notepad++. I'll click on Open, and I'll click on Save. And now let's connect to the virtual machine. I'll use the same user ID that you have used before, RAS or your own ID. We'll connect to the virtual machine and open Windows Explorer. So we'll open Windows Explorer. We see that my downloads folder is here. And I will copy this particular installer to the downloads folder of my virtual machine. That might take a couple of minutes depending the size of your installer. Once the file is there, we will execute it, install Notepad++, and once the install is completed, let's go back to Parallels Remote Application Server console and let's publish the app. Like you saw in the other videos, you can either use the publishing menu or use the start wizard to do that. So let's use the publishing very quickly. I'll click on Add, Application, Remote Desktops Host Application, and use Installed Application. Once we finish scanning the server, we'll select here Notepad++, click on Next, Publish is done, and now we can apply the settings that we just did on your environment. So next time you use HTML5 client or use the native client, you see Notepad++. Of course, there are other ways to do it. We have a few other videos, and please check them online in our YouTube channel or just contact Parallels